What's up, Harbingers of Chaos? Today, we'll be dissecting the lab experiment that is Dead by Daylight's Shrine of Secrets, what makes it so incredibly horrible for new players, and give my personal rework idea to improve the system for just not new players, but veteran players too. First of all, why is the current Shrine of Secrets so bad? Well, the system in place makes no sense. There are 246 total perks in this game, and the shrine cycles between 4 perks total, weekly, 2 survivor perks and 2 killer perks. The shrine is most likely not random, since perks from new chapters will most likely not be released in the shrine for at least 6 months. The shrine is extremely bare bones, and it cycles every week. It's near impossible for you to get a perk you were hoping for to actually show up in the shrine. Almost as bare bones as Shortbread's content variety. Now, the current day shrine is devastating for new players who don't actually want to spend money on getting chapters and just want a fighting chance against that 4 slowdown perk blight that they are about to queue up against. My proposition goes as follows. The Shrine of Secrets now has 4 sets of 4 perks. These sets will be divided by 2 survivor perks and 2 killer perks like before. However, the 4 sets are divided into 4 different categories: chase, stealth, objective, and healing. I know that the 2% of viewers that can't understand the concept of criticism will have a heart attack after this, but hear me out. Of course, these categories will only have perks of the category. Like, for example, the healing category will only have perks such as Phobia or Nurse's Calling show up for the killer side, and perks like Autodidact and Circle of Healing show up for the survivor side. You can purchase each perk individually for 4,000 iridescent shards, or you can buy the whole set for 12,000 iridescent shards. 4,000 iridescent shards cheaper than if all perks prices were added up. The sets cycle every day instead of every week, and similar to the map repeat prevention, there would be a system to prevent getting the same perks within a short time frame. If every perk is exhausted through cycles, it returns to the first cycle of perks, then continues on a different cycle path, basically just making sure it doesn't have the same amount of perks in the same path again. I believe this system is a much better alternative than what is currently in the game, since it gives new players a chance to acquire a large volume of perks without purchasing any chapters, and it actually gives every player an incentive to level up, so they can go acquire every perk. Speaking of leveling up, to go along with the Shrine of Secrets rework, I propose an Iridescent Shard and Devotion rework too, since acquiring these perks takes only iridescent shards, and since they are technically more expensive, methods of gaining iridescent shards should be changed. First of all, iridescent shards shouldn't be tied to just leveling up. They should probably be tied to grades, for example. Every pip to a new grade would reward a lump sum of iridescent shards. Say maybe like 600 shards per grade pip. This means if you pip up from Ash to iridescent grade, not shard, you will have around 12,000 iridescent shards that you can then use to purchase one set from the shrine. Now, additionally, to make players a little more happy, instead of grades resetting every month, they should probably reset every other week, bi-weekly. This puts more shards in your pocket and allows you to purchase sets faster and easier. Now, with everything I've offered here, a player can get every perk quite fast. So, unfortunately, in order to make the grind a little harder, when you purchase a set, that category you purchase will be locked until the next grade reset. However, if you purchase every set in a shrine, it will reset the next day and become purchasable again, just to make sure nobody gets cock-blocked. With all of these changes, oh my god, voice crack. With all of these changes, leveling up your player level is kinda obsolete. To make this a little more engaging, let's change how your level works, and specifically, devotion. Now, let's display the player's level in the lobby screen, including your devotion, instead of the character's prestige. The prestige level will show up in the endgame screen. And this actually does help with people dodging lobbies because of PO100s in their lobbies, so there you go. Now, for devotion, every devotion level gives you 1 devotion token. You can use devotion tokens to purchase a character for free, including licensed characters. Some people in the comments will probably jump at this, saying something like, "Oh, Cyclops, licensed characters need to be paid for. That's just how it works." And my response to a question like that is, if I need to pay $300 on top of the base game price to get every single character in this game, that is a serious problem. This is a paid video game. However, it acts like it's a free-to-play game with all these fucking microtransactions, most of which put actual content behind paywalls. I mean, look at a game like Fortnite. Nothing in Fortnite puts content behind a paywall, only cosmetic, which is hilarious since DBD puts these paywalls in place and has an absolute clusterfuck amount of cosmetics. Anyway, sorry for getting a little off topic at the end there. I think this idea is legendary. If you have any suggestions, please comment below and let me know. I'll respond to as many as I can. Anyway, that's it for today. Don't drink and drive, and I'll see you in the next one.